what attracted you to take Intuition Talks Mastery?
Hmm.
What prompted you to go, ooh?
You're going to like the answer to this question. It was my intuition.
Of course.
No, I just have to say, like, as a very basic level and a very basic requirement, ever since I've met Eloise and I started doing her group sessions, which is a very long time ago, anything that Eloise puts out, I'm one of the first people to sign up, because every single thing, and this is not to take away from the beauty of Intuition Talks at all, but every single thing, I get max benefit out of it. I really do. I've changed my entire life. So yeah, there was no way I wasn't going to sign up. So I've taken the first set of Intuition Talks. I've taken Mindscape as well. And I was really excited for the Intuition Talks Mastery. Like I was emailing Eloise constantly saying, when are we going to start? When are we going to start? I really, like, my energy was very much there for this series because it felt like the right time in my life for me to develop my intuition, and it was. It actually was, and I have changed everything from Intuition Talks Mastery and the practical course. I've actually changed everything. So yeah, it was my intuition. My intuition was telling me. It does happen sometimes, especially with Eloise's courses, where they come at exactly the right time for me. So I've learned to trust my intuition on that already, even before taking. I don't know. I guess like some part of you, like, your intuition is the work we do with Eloise, like, your intuition is already there and it's already perfect, and you're just kind of discovering that.
Yeah, it's all, our intuition is always there. Everyone's intuitive. It's just giving you the tools and learning to trust it and starting to play with it and getting it going. Yeah. And then it's just there for you constantly, like your best friend.
Yes. Yes.
Well, let's just talk about the practical class. How did you find Intuition Talks Practical?
Intuition Talks Practical was really special for me, and the people that I took Intuition Talks Practical with, I'm still communicating with them to this day. I don't even know if you know that, Eloise, but
I
but
guess. Yeah.
you guessed, okay. But we do, and so the structure that we had is that we had done the Intuition Talks Mastery course in advance. And we had all of the materials, and we had, like, different things that we were looking at each week. And then we went into those things in detail on a live call together with other people. So it all sounds like fairly straightforward, like how you would do any course, but it wasn't that, actually. And we didn't always just talk about the course material. We went off into other topics, and some really crazy things happened. Like, the other people who were on the course ended up giving me wisdom and insights that actually changed my life. And Eloise always says that there are no coincidences. So also, I mean, one thing that I didn't expect the people to be on the course. Like, I thought it would be content from Eloise, you know, and healing from Eloise and everything from Eloise, but it didn't actually, like, there was a lot of co-creation happening there, including me holding space for the others holding space for me, and um really, it was a really magical time. Like, I would go back and repeat all of that again, because we all of us, I mean, I'm speaking for the others as well, which maybe I shouldn't, they can speak for themselves, but we shifted a lot in that time.
Mm.
Like, week by week we saw each other's shifts and changes, and I changed everything. By the end of the course, I changed everything, and I'm still changing everything. And the biggest thing that I've taken out of Intuition Talks Mastery and Practical, I mean, I've taken a lot of things, actually. And actually, if I say, like, the techniques, that won't really make sense now, because you'd have to actually do it for it to make sense. So I don't think that's important. But I think the biggest thing is, like, how much I trust my intuition, even when, like, even when I'm living in this world and people are telling me, you know, you should get a new job before you leave your old job, or you should do this, or you should do that, or you should be like this, or you should be like that. But I am following my intuition on everything, and I'm so confident in that. I'm so secure. And it is scary sometimes because I'm operating in a very different way than I used to. I used to operate in a way that was, I would say, like slightly more left brain. I was always both left and right brain, but I would say like I know I had more of a structure to the day and I kind of knew what I was doing. Now I don't. And I really just go with what is the energy of today, what needs to be done today, what's the most important thing that needs to be done today. And if some things slide, I actually let them slide, which I've never been able to do in my life before. But it's just a case of figuring out the priorities and going with the energy of it. And I'm I'm so attuned. I don't know if I'm so attuned to my intuition, but I trust my intuition so much. I really trust it. I know that everything is going to work out the way that it's going to work out. And if I get strong yeses and strong nos, I know that. And if I get maybes, I'm okay with that too, because I'm so aware that everything shifts and changes with time as well. And you can ask the same question in the afternoon and you can get a different answer. And that's cool as well. Like you don't need that kind of certainty because your intuition is always there with you. I don't know if this makes sense without actually doing it or saying it, but if I were to put it in very simple terms, I really, really trust my intuition. That's basically it. And that is like the biggest gift you can get of all time, because then everything in your life is going to work out. It doesn't matter what it is, because you will intuitively know. And I'm sure everybody has an example or an experience of this in their life when, or sometimes when other people try to block your intuition, when you know you want to do something and everybody else says, oh no, don't do this, but you know that it's right. You know it so, so clearly. You start feeling like that all the time. You just, and you become very confident in yourself, and other people's opinions don't matter. And everything that happens in your life like falls into that flow. And you may be outside normal society. Like I do feel like I'm very much outside normal society, and that's very much okay. Because again, intuitively, if you want to fit into normal society and your intuition is telling you that's the right thing to do, you can literally you can literally be a new person every single minute of the day if you want to. If that's right for you, if that's what your intuition is saying, you can literally fit into every social circumstance and every single. Yeah, all you have to do is just follow your intuition. Um,
Mm.
but I can't really overstate the impact of being there in the group and having the practical sessions, because I have done many sessions before where we've had um the info, but then actually then going and talking about it and then having the energy of the group, it really did change stuff for me. The people in the group really, they brought their energy, their wisdom, their own intuition, their experience. And I wasn't expecting that. That's not what I was expecting to happen, but it did. And it shifted stuff
Mm.
for us. And yeah, we are still in contact. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, because my going into the practice, because this was the first practical class that I ran that you were on, I went into it with the space of, well, let's see what unfolds and what happens. And I had kind of some ideas of where we might go, but every like session, I was leading with my intuition as well and tuning into all of you to see what we needed or what we needed to clear or what. But it was so beautiful to see just holding this space for you or what you all could do and what you shifted. It was lovely.
I really enjoyed how you did that. Like you stepped back almost and you let us just, you know, find out what we wanted to work on and work with each other. And then we worked with each other in between the sessions as well. And Eloise wasn't there as well. And I thought that that was very special as well, like kind of allowing us that space to explore. Um,
Yeah, because
yeah,
you can come and take a class and like especially with the intuition, you come and take a class, go, oh, okay, yeah, great. And this was about like mobilizing everyone into actually being and doing it. So would you recommend the Intuition Talks Master and Practical Class for others?
it will change your life. Yes, I do recommend it. And another thing I do recommend is that it's worth putting the work in for. It really is. Like it's yeah, that time and energy commitment. Like give as much as you can, because I did, and I got like for every hour I put into it, I got an entire lifetime of changes from it.
I love that. Yeah. And I think that's partly the thing with doing the practical class. It's we've got that time together every week to look at things and implement, and then you get to go away and play as well. And it all just kind of comes together in this beautiful, beautiful 6 weeks.
Yeah, and because it's
Yeah.
your intuition, it's stuff that you can kind of like the play is very different. The play is like stuff you can do like on the toilet or when you're asleep. It's not like you have to sit down and, kind of do something.
I am now doing intuition. Yeah, I mean, you never do that. Yeah, it's being it.
Yes, yes. And
Mm,
they're
so good.
definitely one of the tools. It won't make sense now without having done the course. I use it every single second of every single day since we've done the course. Hasn't left my psyche or my consciousness. It's just massively changed my life.
Cool. Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited to see what you do next. Is there anything else you want to say?
Do the course. Yeah, change your life if you want to.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Aashna.
Do,
Great something else.
do. We need at least a once a month intuition talk.
No.